What's up, YouTube? It's your girl Shark. Come here with me. Come here with me. Yeah, honey, you get the picture. What's up, checkmates? What's up? Make it do what it do. You guys are amazing. You are coming on in, and I am so excited about it. What's up, y'all? What's up? Happy Saturday. My day was amazing. I know ain't nobody asked me, but every time I get to enjoy my family, it's a plus for me. Claudia say, "Hey, Shar, what's up? What's up, Claudia? What's up, babes? Rules, what's up, babe? What's up? You guys are here. It's a little late for me because y'all know I'm not a nighttime person, honey, and I'm in the bed by 7 when I'm not working. But I stayed up just for my booze to recap these interviews, honey. I was like, we gotta talk about it. I was on Instagram earlier, short for a little while doing my daughter's game. She was cheering. I was all into the football game, but it was a nice experience. I was just playing around with Instagram because I don't go live over there much. I usually just post a clip from my Facebook. But it was, people popped in and said, "What's up?" We had somebody from California was there. Some of my people from over here was there. Then they came in later. I was like, okay, Instagram, y'all better stop playing with me. Um, Joyce Jones, what's up? What's the wash hands? What's that? What is that? Wash hands, hey sure. What that mean? It threw me off for a minute. Or is that part of like, what's there? Let me know. I need to know. Let me know what that means. Well, what's up, everybody? You guys are amazing. Special K in the building says, "What's up, Shar? I'm in the building. What's up, Special K? Make it do what it do, what it do." Listen, we got so much to talk about. Let me see. Hold on. Hold on, guys. Okay, okay, okay. I'm back. Live, laugh, and love. What's up? There's a Live, laugh, and love on YouTube. I think it's like Dark and Lovely or something like that. Live, laugh, and love. Every time I see your name, I think of her because she has an amazing big old smile. Okay, I was like, "What's that, Joyce? Let me know." I mean, I'm a little dried and a little rusty on my sling. So I said, "What's that?" Good evening, it's Linda. How are you? It's all good, Joyce. Thank you for the correction, babe. I just be trying to ask because I don't never want to assume, honey. I don't want nobody to take nothing the wrong way, and I don't want to take nothing the wrong way. Hi, Miss Linda. How are you? And welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. We didn't sleep with you last night. What's up? You guys see that I was popping in and out on the interviews. Um, I know that I did a couple recaps. I did Chef Don Dom. I did Who Knew. They did an amazing job. She did 16 interviews that day. I was trying to pop, Ann did an amazing job. I was trying to pop in everywhere, just show my support because everybody has been very supportive of me. They found out I was here, especially Carmel Rell. She's always here, just popping in and out, shouting me out, whatever that looks like, she's always here. And I just don't do stuff just to get something back in return, right? I do stuff because only how anybody can grow if somebody support one another. And it costs us nothing to support one another. So I've made a conscious decision that I will support no matter what. Long as it's not a nasty person, hey, it costs me nothing to say, "Hey, go check out such and such. Hey, go do this. Hey, go do. Listen, it's an amazing thing. Betty in the building, make it do what it do. Happy Saturday evening, Shar and chat. What's up? Slick, what's up, babes? Good evening, Shar and family. What's up? Sandra says, "Evening, Shar and chat. What's up?" Pretty Brown Eyes says, "I'm here. I'm active and I'm activated." What's up, Pretty Brown Eyes? Make it do what it do, honey. Listen, those interviews was off the hook. I was trying to recap them yesterday, but I was tired, y'all. I couldn't get it together. I fell asleep. My daughter worked pretty late, honey. I fell asleep. I didn't get to her till late. It was a hot mess on a cold day. But when I got there, child, the store was closed and my baby was in there with her manager. I was like, I gotta get my life together. But when I'm asleep, I'm asleep and I cannot pull through. So that's why I don't be trying to do too much when I gotta work. Ebony the best. She did an amazing interview. When Tay Talk did an amazing interview. And we're gonna start with them guys because I didn't get to do like a small interview like I did with Chef Don Don and Who Knew. So I want to start with those questions that they asked. And we're gonna talk about it because they did an amazing job and the opportunity. Listen, it speaks for itself. The fact that they had, the opportunity to sit with her and talk with her, and she didn't find it robbery to do so. She didn't look at the numbers they had. She gave people a chance, right? She gave people a chance that didn't have 1,000 followers, that did have 1,000 followers. Like she didn't, discriminate. Whoever wanted it and she was able to give it, she gave it. So I thought, that was pretty cool. So Ebony the best. One of the questions Ebony asked Melody was, Carlos and her, right? About the Carlos and her situation. Did she feel like, that it should have been a conversation? Was there a conversation? She said, she didn't expect anything from him to protect her, but there was no, there was a conversation, that he would do his best to protect her, right? She didn't expect him to protect her. She could hold her own. But, one of the things that Ebony asked her was, what it looked like for Carlos, to protect her. Was there a conversation? And she said, yes, there was a conversation, which I thought was pretty dope, right? I thought it was pretty dope because we could all assume from the outside looking in, what does protection look like? I'm going to tell you like this. When I think about protection, I think about keeping my children from hurt or harm or danger, right? But when we're talking about grown people, there's only so much you're going to put yourself in the line of fire for a grown person, right? So when she mentioned that I can handle my own, basically, in so many words, because that wasn't her exact words, right? I can handle my own. Although we did have a conversation, I wasn't expecting for him to protect me. Says that I respect his authority. I respect what he was trying to do for me, but I really wasn't looking forward to anything. Does that make sense? And I thought that was pretty dope that she was, honest enough to say, you look, we did have a conversation behind the scenes. He did try to protect me as much as he could, from humiliation or whatever that looks like, right? When Tay Talk, one of the questions when Tay Talk asked her was, Miss Wanda's action. Basically, Miss Wanda actions, was they always that response? Like, was she always off the hook? Was she always jumping around hooting and hollering? Was she always the ghetto of the ghettos, if you ask me? And Melody's like, no, no, nope, it wasn't like that. So Ebony's like, well, okay, yeah, that answers our question. It's all for the TV. The TV done went to her head. The film done went to her head, honey. These followers done went through her head, to her head. Everything that went through her head. So it's just what we thought on the outside, that Miss Wanda is popping up, running up behind people on live every 2 seconds, addressing this blogger, addressing that blogger, trying to go for this person, trying to go for that person, talking about she going to sue the banks, sue the bloggers, sue the people, sue the dogs, the cats, the birds, sue them all, honey. That's what she said, right? So Ebony, when Tay Talk basically was like, okay, just what we thought. We're not assuming we can see it from the outside that she really getting, her rocks off of this fame that she's receiving, right? We all could look at Ms. Wanda and was like, she got so much more to go. She got so much more of a way to go. So she needs to pipe down, for she have an early ended career, right? And if she don't slow down, I can guarantee you that her career will end sooner than later. She's doing too much, right? To me, this is what I feel. She's doing too much. She's just moving too swivelly. You know what I mean? She's doing too much. She got too much to say. She always popping in. She always popping out. It's like, Miss Wanda, calm down, pipe down. It's not that deep. It's not that serious, right? So one of the things that I like about Melody is if she couldn't answer it with grace, and if she couldn't answer it like, without no distastefulness, I'm just going to say a yes or no. And if you peep game, I watched enough of her interviews, even when they, I don't know what that was about. Even when they asked her about, that was weird. Even when they asked her about, basically like about the parenting agreement, with her and Martel. And she's like, oh, he's parenting over there. I'm parenting over here. Yeah, it's working. Like that was it. You know what I mean? She didn't really say much about it. She just did it like, if I don't have nothing nice to say, I won't say it at all. Right. So I can I love that about the interviews. I watched at least five of the interviews. It was amazing. I love how everybody came from different angles. I love how everybody was like, in their own element. One person didn't try to be like the other one. One of the things that I would say, in my own personal opinion, I would say that I wish that everybody got a chance to watch everybody's interview, because I feel like the interview questions became redundant. Right? I feel like they was like, okay, I got to answer this again. Like I feel like everybody probably should have watched everybody, but it was impossible to keep up because it was so much going on. So that was just, my sidebar. Let me see what y'all saying. Lee says, "Hey, Sharon, what's up? Lee, make it do what it do, what it do. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat." Patricia E says, "Hello, Sharon. Y'all have a blessed evening. Right back at you, babe. Right back at you." Lee says, 54 watching the 25 likes. Hit that like button. Y'all better get with the program, honey. So he tried to protect her from everyone except himself. Last season, reunion question. Basically, I listen. This has always been my perception, right? And I'm just going to be real with y'all. I've always felt like he's going to, and even if it wasn't Miss Melody, right? Because they say that we always, Miss Melody is this. Somebody even got in my comments and told me to suck her something, 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 right? I laughed. Like, y'all know the way I laugh in this chat? I laugh. You hear me? I couldn't first of all, it caught me the hell off guard. And that's what I get for being in the comments as much as I am, right? But I'm gonna continue to be in the comments because I believe that it's a way to connect with you guys. If y'all know that I'm here, I'm watching, I'm looking, and I'm reading, right? So that's not going to stop because people just want to be rude. But basically, she told us that we were slopping on Miss Melody, you know what, right? Um, and I couldn't believe what I heard. But with that being said, and I'm still chuckling as I'm telling y'all, but with that being said, if it was her or somebody else, I would still say that Carlos, he protects what he can that won't decrease his money, right? I would say that if protection came with a decrease in his money, he wouldn't do so. I believe that he protected her enough in a way where it didn't decrease his money, he still didn't protect her at all, in my opinion, right? That's what I believe, if I'm making sense to you guys. So he protected her enough so it could look like he's protecting her on the outside, but really he was willing to do nothing to that will decrease his money, right? So what does that look like? I'm not going to risk my change so that you can make a bag, or that you can get your life together, or you can feel better. That's what it looked like to me. That's what it feel like to me. And I'm just gonna call the cat, the kettle black. It is what it is. And I am the attention to wait a minute. And the attention to be all on her. Yes, 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 yes. Um, um, Pretty brown eyes. Tell me more about this comment because I want to see if you're going where I'm going. Tell me more. Elaborate on that. Hi, Sophia. How are you? And welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. We ain't sleep with you last night. What's up? Sandra in the building. Make it do what it do. What's up, y'all? What's up? Um, Henderson, what's up? You speaking to everybody? That's right, baby. We ain't sleep with you last night. Make it do what it do. Cheryl says, I'm here. Happy Saturday and good evening, Sharon, everyone. What's up, Howard? What's up? Tasha says, hi, Sharon Chat. Didn't sleep with y'all last night. No, not at all, babe. I was knocked the hell out last night. Listen, I slept with these sheets, honey. And this Calvin Klein blanket, I was knocked the hell out, missed the child at work and everything, honey. I know we ain't sleep together last night. I can't. Rule says Carlos is going to go where there you go. Rules, you made it sound better than what I was trying to say. But you got my point exactly. Carlos is going to go where the money resides, even if that leaves Melody unprotected at times. Come on through. Let me post you for a minute. Exactly. Lee says 65 watching and 41 likes. Y'all better hit that like button. Geneva says, I'm here. Hey, Shar, what's up? Make it do what it do. Chosen says, I done made it from Instagram to YouTube. What's up, Chosen? Make it do what it do. Claudia says, Carlos is jealous of Mel because she is outshining him. She may have his job. That's why she makes the way she makes moves. I got Claudia. And listen, I told y'all before, I feel like he's a lot intimidated by her. I believe he's watching her closely. He want to make sure that she doesn't step over him, right? It's okay if she's stepping side by him or a little further behind him, but he doesn't want her to go past him, right? I don't give a dang on what he's saying out his mouth. His action says otherwise, right? Do I think he want her to fail? No, I don't think that. I don't think that would be a fair statement for me to make, right? But I don't think that he wants her to climb the ladder, at least not um as quickly as she has been, right? I believe that he wants to make sure that she climbs the ladder enough to shine, but not pass him, because the problem is going to come in when he feel like he's struggling to get past her or he's struggling to keep up with her, right? So right now it's like neck to neck, whether they know it or not, right? I don't believe, this is my honest opinion, I don't have no proof, I don't have no psychiatry degree, nothing like that. But I believe, the mind is a powerful thing, right? And when you see it and you can't help to resist from it, automatically your mind tell me, oh, you gotta beat them in the race. You gotta beat them in the race. Catch up, catch up. They passing you. She got 5 shows, you got 2. You know what I mean? They loving her. They doing interviews with her, and they only did 1 interview with you. Like it's gonna always be, a constant race, and it's a race that's a made up race, right? It's not a reality race. It's not really happening. But in your mind, because you done already gave yourself this notion that she is trying to play catch up with you. You know what I mean? And she's really not. You're always going to juggle to the finish line. You know what I mean? I gotta catch her. I gotta catch her. I can't let her beat. I can't let her get past me. That's what I think he's doing. That's just my opinion. If Carlos wants the Scots to have their own show, he should just do that. Get them away from Love and Marriage Huntsville. Listen, them Scots is working overtime. You hear me, Rose? Them Scots is working time, okay? Those Scots is in it, honey. They is putting the pressure on hard between Black, their family feud, their little interviews they doing with those husbands of theirs, honey. Kimmy got this bobbing for boobs movement going on, foundation going on. Listen, those Scots is working overtime. If y'all think they ain't got nothing in their back pocket, child, bye. I believe they got something in that back pocket, honey. Them Scots is working overtime. Carlos need to play catch up, so he might as well go ahead and pitch their show since that's what you want. You know what I mean? It's all allegedly, in my opinion, but I'm just saying, if you want them to have their own show, that would put more in your bracket, to line up with Melody. Melody got stuff coming. Melody got, and it is no competition. It's sad when, we're comparing to our friends or comparing to our castmates. We really genuinely should want the best for our castmates, right? We shouldn't automatically think, oh, they're trying to outshine me, or I got to catch up with them, or oh, I can't believe he gave it to her and not me. Listen, I tell y'all this all the time because y'all know my motto. Don't be over there wanting what somebody else want, right? Because the moment that you want what somebody else want, that means that you want the struggle that they endured to get to where they are. You don't know what they had to endure to get to where they are. So it's unfair to even want what they have. As a matter of fact, it's a sin to want what somebody else has, right? So we have to be careful of how they get that, they ain't even work that hard. You don't know their system, you don't know their struggle. Maybe you might be struggling, but God done saw them struggle way too long and said, that's it's their time. It's their time. We're gonna let them the hell out this cage and we're gonna let them loose, right? So I never ever want what somebody else has. I always encourage. That's why every time I go on somebody's page, even if I don't stay, you know what I do? I hit the like button. Even if I don't even like what you said, I hit the like button because it costs me nothing to support you, right? If I can't stay and write a comment, I'm hitting that like button. I'm coming out. I might say hi, drive some white hearts. I was here. I came with pure intentions. There's no competition because my blessings don't flow from people, right? Because listen, I told y'all before, I love, love, love older people. That's where my heart is. I love them. I just listen. And my chat is full of people, even though I got younger people too, right? But for the most part, my chat be like older people. When I look at my analytics and stuff, that stuff tells me my age range. And when it tells me my age range, that's why I know I'm supposed to be doing what I want. What I look like wanting what somebody else has. Nah, that wasn't for me. God didn't tell me to go ahead and do that. So that's not what I'm looking for, right? But back to the chat, because y'all know I can stay right there, okay? When you talk about Jesus, I can stay right there. Maybe it's my connection, but your voice is in and out at times. Okay, Betty, let me see. It might be me. Let me see if I can turn myself up. Um, Martel's a groupie now yelling Mel's his ex-wife, and Mel kept walking. I was crying. Cheryl, did you hear? Excuse me. Did you hear when Melody said that about the hotel? She definitely spoke on it really, right? Briefly, right? Gloria, hi, how are you? Yes, Carlos seems to be competing with Mel. However, ears, heart haven't heard and eyes have not seen. Yes, all the blessing God has for Mel. Chosen, you better speak it, babe. You better speak it. Um, Doing it on my end also. Are you guys still unable to hear me? This is probably an audio to see show about dysfunctional families. The more rules by. Listen, I love that name, but I've been trying to like skeptical about, saying it because bro be in these chats wow. And I'm like, I don't want no problem. Scots need to worry about the lawsuit. They keeping that on the hush hush, baby. They don't want nobody talking about it. They trying to do everything with nobody talking about it. The truth. What's up? Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. We ain't sleep with you last night. God bless you, Shar. You're better. You better preach. You know I'm here for it. Elevating after divorce and Martel is mad. Mel is a force. She knows how to move now. Listen, slick. Most people. That's why I really rooted for the Latruth, Mrs. Latruth, to get the hell away for her dude, right? And I'm gonna tell y'all why. I'm not an advocate for divorces. I think marriage is an amazing thing. I think to have somebody on your side to love you equally as them is an amazing thing. And my other portion of that would be can't love me like you, like I do you, then let's just, end it, right? Because I don't have to scrub from the bottom of the barrel while you get all the goodness, right? I don't believe it in that, right? But this is what I will say. Martel definitely thought that Melody will sink without him. He somehow made up in his mind the notion that Melody needed him to survive. And that is what a toxic relationship do for us, guys. I'm just going to be honest. When we are dealing with narcissistic people, controlling people, men or women, because there's no gender on control. Sometimes I see a bunch of women trying to control it. Okay, listen, when men are leading and they're doing it well, ladies, back the hell off, right? So I can go both ways because I'm all for it, right? But what I would say is Martel really wanted Melody to fail. He didn't know that she was going to get all these endorsements. She was going to be on these movies. She was going to keep building, right? He thought that she would crumble. He thought that she would, without him, she would come crawling back. He would make his move. He'll be sorry. He'll be very apologetic, but really don't mean it at all. And Melody will come crawling back. That's what he thought. That post that he posted the other day with the song talking about "You're Still Mine," feel like he was talking about Miss Melody. Even though he knows she ain't coming back, I feel like he woke up kind of salty, a little salt on his mouth. You understand me? You know what I mean? So I don't know. But look, you're right about it. She's elevating, even though he had the anticipation that she would fail. Okay, Rule said they can hear me. All right, cool. Okay. J28 says, sorry I'm late, but I hit that like button when I came in and you understood the assignment. What's up, J28? Mel said God is all the protection she needs. Yes, she did. She is so unbothered by all of them. Listen, Slick, did you hear her say when they asked her about the private investigator? She said, say what now? Girl, I fell out laughing. I was like, get him. But she said, say what now? I'm a little personal investigator myself. Who the hell is her? I don't need that. Okay. I don't need no personal. I said, get him, Ms. Mel. Let him know. Cute and classy. Okay. Oh man. Tanja says, greetings. Forgive my tardiness. 8:15 p.m. I am live. Got you. Belle says, hello, I caught you. What's up, Dale? Betty in the building. What's up? Oh, I see a lot of new names. Okay, you guys are amazing. Hello, Chosen. Yes. Chosen says, with the Latrouf situation, you can see the torment in her body language. Listen, Chosen, let me sit the hell up. Wait a minute. Because y'all know I want to target this individual. I want to target this subject so bad. I feel like it would take so much of my time to get to this girl because she's just lunatic. You know what I mean? Excuse me, but now I'm sitting up, Chosen. I mean, let's go, right? Let's go. Let's have a conversation. We're gonna get back to this Melody in a minute. But listen, this broad, right? Is on here now. Can y'all hear me? You guys can hear me? Because my audio is not. Okay, you guys can hear me now. Okay, because I didn't see it moving. But listen, this broad is on here talking about she need time away. Even when as far as saying she need time away from her kids sometimes. Listen, this is my take on it. I'm gonna be 110% with y'all, right? You need time away from the kids that's struggling with the man that beat their mother up. Right now, your children need you. You're going to go away and convince yourself that it's the demons, the fans, the followers, the subscribers that's keeping you away from being with your husband. You need to go away and hear from Jesus. That's what you need to do. You need to go away and let Jesus lead you. That's what you need to do, right? You need to go away, and I hope Jesus beat the hell out of you when you get away, right? And I'm gonna tell you why I hope that he beat the hell out of you. I pray you come back, and this has always been my prayer since I first got wind of this situation. I pray you come back with not a lick of taste for this man. I pray everything about him disgusts you. I pray that even his voice would disgust you, right? Because right now you are so broken and so hurt. Not that I wish that on anybody, but you're trying to convince yourself to be in a situation and it's the world against y'all, knowing dang on well that your kids deserve better. I've said it once, I've said it twice, and I'll continue to say it. The only one you're fooling is yourself because we can see you. So now you're talking about ladies. You can't tell me nothing. Not to even bite a lollipop and say get the gum out the inside. You understand that? You trying to tell ladies how to give themselves self-love when you don't even love yourself. You couldn't even tell me to get the penny out the penny jar, sucker. Female version of a sucker. You couldn't tell me nothing. So I don't know why you got this notion that you need to get on here and be like, ladies, take care of yourself because self-love is so important. Back to my piece. Peace isn't checking in with your man on FaceTime and making sure he can see your surroundings at all times. Peace is I get to cut my phone off and I need to be on this retreat for 5 days without no interruptions. You think you getting that? Absolutely not. Peace is, baby, I'm gonna send you away because I know you need time away, and I got the house. And I don't have to worry about my kids being beaten allegedly when I'm away, right? That's peace. But you done tricked yourself to believe that you doing some self-work. Child, bye. Who the hell is believing you? Because I'm not. I have unsubscribed. I have unfollowed. I don't even want to see your face. If I need content, I will come visit your page and hope that I'm not blocked. But as for me, I'm not going to hit the like button and support foolishness. I understand being out, confused and don't know what you want and waiting for your breakthrough. Like, Lord, just help me. But I don't understand the settling part. I don't understand putting your elderly father in harm's way. I don't understand putting your children in harm's way. I do not understand that. And until I understand it, I just can't stomach it. It brings back listen, I've been controlled before. It's been a long time. However, when you start messing with my peace, oh, well, that's got a problem because I didn't sleep with you last night, sis. I didn't sleep with you last night. So when I feel like you disturb me, oh, I can't follow you because you're messing with my peace, right? So that's why she's a sight to society and I can't do her. All right, chosen, we off her. We're gonna get back to the interview. But I just had to clear the room. I just had to clear the room. Please hit that like button and subscribe and hit that notification bell. That's what Ted just said, honey. Ramella in the building says, good evening. What's up, Ramella? What's up? He sure did because he said to take the name off everything. And she said, dissolve, knowing he didn't know how to run anything. Say it again. Love, Key, what's up? Yes, Martel tried digging. Excuse me. Listen, love, Key. Let me tell you something. That's why I say, and I really mean that. That's why I say over and over again, Martel is vomiting actively. Okay, his house is full with vomit. The streets of Huntsville is filled with vomit. He's going to continue to vomit because he really thought that she will not be able to prevail without him. Okay, he thought that she will come crawling back. Okay, the hole can't be dug any deeper than what it has been already. Right? Even with his little relationships that he keep calling himself getting in and dating this person. And let me be clear for the ones in the back that can't understand this thing, right? I want Martel to be healed. I want Martel to go on with life and date again. That's what we should be allowed to do that thing after a heartbreak. After either whether we caused it or somebody else caused it, right? We should be allowed to do that. But here's the thing: until he's truly healed, He's dragging somebody else in and telling them to eat the leftovers off the plate that they did not ask for, right? So he has to be able to heal first so that people don't have to suffer from the things that he chooses not to deal with. We heard on numerous occasions that he was ordered to go to counseling or, some type of anger management, and he failed to do so, which tells me and everybody in the chat that he don't think that he needs it. And we got the problem and not him, right? Another reason where he feel like he got to control the scenario. He got to control the idea thereof. That is why I say Martel shouldn't be with a Sheree. Not because he don't deserve to be happy. Hell, she need to go heal. Okay? She just got out of a situation, right? All of them need to go sit on a healing bench and say, Jesus, I need you to help me, okay? But they're not going to do that because mentally in their mind, they done told themselves that they ain't hurt and they ain't bleeding, they ain't nothing, right? They ain't sliced the hell up, but y'all are. And we see you actively bleeding each and every day, right? So the best thing Martel could do right now is just stay offline. Because if he's healing, that's great. The first place to do to heal is to cut off all social media. So nothing can come in, but you can release all that's within you, right? But I digress. Slick says, "Sure, you all right." He tried to make her fail by dissolving all the businesses, but he hurt himself. Exactly. He tried to clear her bank account out too, but he fell miserably. That thing was increasing while he was taken out, and God said, "You won't get that one." Okay, Patricia E says, "Mel got God favor over her for sure." UTQ says, "Hey, Sharon chat. Melody was Martel provider with his slow behind." Yes, honey. Yes, yes, yes. Slick says, "Yes, sure. That was hilarious." Child, listen. She said, "Who? When?" I say, "What now?" Child, I was, I said, she done gave me Tabitha Brown energy. She said, "Say what now? Now repeat that again." Who did that? No, 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 no. Get him, Melody. Get him. Miss Latrute may have called her husband Looney. Listen, I don't know what she called Tangent. Let me tell you, she made the biggest mistake of her life going back. He had that girl on 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 live, like, it's okay, it's all right. You know what I mean? Just you learn, you live, you learn. Who the hell is she apologizing to? You ain't Jesus. You ain't nobody to apologize for. You know what I mean? It's like, come on now, just stop. You know what I mean? Just stop. Sure, you're a preacher now. I'm sitting on the carpet all ears. Slick, I got time tonight. My daughter don't gotta get picked up at 9:45. Let's chat a little bit, okay? Tasha says, "You think that song Martel posted was about Mel?" I think he posted that for AC because he wanted to spin the block again. Tasha, it could have been. I don't know. I just be like, he's sick either way, or either way, I feel like he's sick as hell. I can't with her at all. You want to? I'm just go ahead and get some peace. I need to get away. Child, them kids is suffering. Talking about my kids good. They don't know the hell they ain't. They scared as hell, in my opinion. Them kids is scared of him. They scared he gonna lock their mother up and put her in a cage again. Okay, in my opinion. So why are you sitting here talking about something? My kids good, my house good. Child, you sleep with one eye open every night, in my opinion. You don't know when that Looney Tune gonna go to hell off. And you sitting here trying to convince us that you got to go out and just shut your mind off. I'm hoping that when you come back, Jesus will knock the hell out of you and all your dang on bells and popped out your head and cleared your mind. That's what I'm hoping for, you to turn into a whole Sega, okay? That's what I'm hoping for you, right? Because the kids are not okay. And when your son get old enough to punch you upside your head, and I hope that he don't, but trust me, that's usually where it go. Either they're gonna do one or two things. They're gonna tell that dude that's beating on their mama and has beat on their mama, and they couldn't do anything. You know what I mean? They're gonna tell him, meet me in the ring. Remember all that stuff you was doing when we was little? We ain't little no more. I'm buffed up and beefed up. Let's go. You know what I'm saying? But now, or the opposite gonna happen. They're gonna knock her upside the head. You let some ninja do it. What makes you think that I can't do it? Come on, mom, come get it. It's only one or two things. I'm gonna hate to see your house. That's why I'm praying for your deliverance now. If you ain't gonna want better for yourself, want better for them daughters that's watching you be a sucker for some dude that's 20 pounds. Child, bye. I will trip him and bust his lip, okay? Because he wouldn't be putting his hands on me. You better know he won't. I'll make sure he hit his upper lip and knock all the new teeth out, okay? He will not, he'll be eating off the floor with no teeth in his mouth. I'm telling you, he will not be touching me. Yes, this girl is delusional, crying online. This AC, thank you. Oh God, somebody's saying. I'm like, is this girl for real? Okay, is she for real? Yes, this girl is delusional, crying online, this saying it's her business and complaining about the backlash. Laugh out loud. I honestly hope she gets what she deserves at this point. You said it, not me, Wilson. You said it, not me. Listen, sis. You said it. I'm gonna say it again. You said it and not me. She's going to get what she deserves, right? You sitting here talking about it's my husband. You better go over there and sit on the carpet with Tisha. Where has that got Tisha? Okay, nowhere. My husband. My husband is out. Listen, AC the broad even said that she was going to divorce him so his music career could take off. He convinced you somehow that you was the reason why his music career did not take off. No, it didn't take off because his music is whack. What are you talking about? But you was willing to go ahead and do that so your husband could be a free agent, so he can produce music at 100 years old. Child, where the hell y'all live at? Where y'all stay at? Okay, because I need to live in the same town as y'all because where I'm from, we don't play that. Okay, we don't play that. Suckers are named suckers. Stupid is named stupid. Dumb is dumb. All day, every day. She needs that time with God because she's not good for herself or her kids at this point. Chosen, yep. And I believe that how hurt she looked when she be making these statements as if she reading cue cards like Tisha and be like, oh yeah, say this, babe. Say you love me. Say your family is number one. I believe she reading cue cards too, but she still looks so hurt and so dumb. I don't care how much makeup you put on. I don't care how many cue cards you read. I don't care how many tight outfits you put on. I don't care how bad your body is, how many butt dances you do, how many birthday parties you show, how many events you go to, how many pair of heels you put on. A hurt person always going to show hurt. Bottom line, you can't hide it. Bottom line. It's all good, AC. Wilson, I got you, babe. I got you. The devil is really working on her. Yes. And he think he Jesus. Talking about, okay, it's all right. You live and you learn. I said, this nigga done lost his dang on mind. Child, bye. Tell her, sure, I just don't know what she is doing, but she to get herself together. But tell her she needs some time away. She even made a statement talking about the kids. What the hell the kids do with you, girl? The kids ain't the problem. Your nigga is. Okay, and excuse my language, but the nigga is the problem, not the kids. You need to be taking your so you don't, and I don't wish this on nobody, and I hope that nothing happens to those babies. But child, we hear about stories like this all the time. Come back, them kids, he done had a whole breakdown thinking you was on vacation by yourself, having time for yourself. He think you with somebody else and lost it and hurt those babies. Or your daddy who have to endure this stuff. You're not thinking realistically right now. You're thinking selfishly. You're thinking for the nut. You gotta think realistically. People get hurt like this every day. We hear people, people killing the kids in the dang on mom, or telling her to come back, telling her to come back. And I don't wish that. And I'm not saying that it will, but these are everyday real life issues. You don't play with nobody like that. That ninja is crazy, in my opinion. Marceau said he didn't tell Kiki business. She don't have no business. Make sense to me. I'm confused now. Who done died and left him in charge? And listen to this, Patricia E. Check it. He done convinced himself he wasn't about to spill some beans that we didn't know. He was sitting there screaming at the say it, and I'll let it all out the bed. Say it. Okay, hold your horses and get all your hormones in check. It's okay. It's all right. Okay. What do you don't convince yourself we ain't see the same thing? You was about to tell it. But I blame that on Tisha. She should never had pillow talk with you about her cousin. That is crazy to me. I'm never sitting next to my dude and be like, yo, I'm never doing that. Because my family is my family. You my dude. We on two separate sides of the track, the train, the bus, okay, the bike ride. I'm never going to dog my family out to my dude. Because let me tell you something. When you do that, they pick up the attitude which you presented. And then when you want to go ahead and chill with your family, they be like, oh, you done told me she was a hoe. Oh, you done told me she was a crackhead. Oh, you done told me she was on pills. She was a pill. Like, so these are the things that you want to do? Child, bye. These women try too hard to prove they love. Oh my goodness, Tanja. Say it again. Listen, Tanja, she's sickening me. Like I just can't. And she pops up because I follow her at one point, but it's like, no, don't listen. I gotta hide her from the screen. She gives me chills because it's all over her, and I just can't do it. And I'm like, sis, if anybody ever been through any type of of abuse mentally or physically, or emotionally, anything of that nature, that should trigger something for you. I can't watch her. I would love to do content on her, but I can never get through the full video. It's so cringing to my spirit. It's ridiculous. That's how I know, like, girl, run. And Melody also addressed that. She was like, I don't know these people. You know what I'm saying? We got the same manager or branding manager or whatever she said. You know what I mean? They pay me, I pay them, and that's it, and that's all. And now move the hell on. That's what she had said, honey. That's what she had said. The last laugh is on Martel. I heard that Martel was crying at the reunion allegedly. I heard that. I saw that caption. I didn't go into the video of the person that posted, but I did see somebody caption that. Allegedly, as snatched as Mel was looking at the reunion, I would cry too. Trust me. Be like, it's your birthday. You can cry if you want to. Child, listen. Child, I'm done. I'm in the process of leaving my narcissistic husband now. I know my experience. I can't make it without the Most High God. Woo, chosen. And say it again. But like you said, I know. Okay. And sometimes it's so bad, you do have to plan behind the scenes and you do have to move cautiously so everybody can make it out alive. You know what I mean? You never know the extreme that somebody will go when they don't want nobody else to have you. You know what I mean? People are loony out here. And I don't think it's safe for you to go leave your kids talking about your kids good. They need a dang on babysitter outside the house. Don't leave your kids with that man. Child, he ain't nobody's father. Bye. Okay, you guys are speaking. 60 likes, 71 in the chat. Where's those hit? Where are those hitting? Andrew, hi, welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. We ain't sleep with you last night. What's up? What's good, baby girl? What's up? Make it do what it do. Let me see. Martel had the nerve to call out to Melody while standing with her enemies. I heard her address that tangent. She was like, child, I kept walking. It ain't that deep for me. When I made up my mind that I ain't dealing with you, what the hell we need to talk about? I said, I know that's right, Miss Melody. Let them know. Um, what happened? Magic Mirror, Mystery School, Emergency Private School League. What you talking about? Martel's obsessed with Mel and believes he always will be. Oh yeah, I believe that. He needs therapy bad and just keep on with the stupid stuff. Exactly, Belle. Cheryl Howard, Patricia says, I know he was sick. Yep, vomiting everywhere. When Mel walked in, she was saying this is the armor of God at Queen. What? Children, that's the issue, Shar. There's not humbling. They're not humbling themselves and turning from the wicked ways. Exactly, chosen. Chosen, we can sit down and have a conversation all day. As a matter of fact, a lot of my chat, we can have a conversation all day. Because like-minded people think alike. You know what I'm saying? We all on the same page. Humble yourself. Humble yourself. I can guarantee you can hear from God. I can guarantee you from experience, I know. You know what I mean? He first needs to admit that he needs an inner healing. Yes, J28. Woo, child. Y'all preaching tonight. I don't even need to talk. My chat is on fire. Until then, he'll always point the finger at Mel and everyone else for his issues. Yes, he will. I agree. I got you, love, love, key. All day, every day, honey. Okay, you gotta go because I gotta figure out what the hell you talking about. Okay, all right, I got you the hell out of here. Okay, that's fear speaking. All day, honey, all day. J28. Sure, what you laughing at? Come to wait a minute. Come to the front of the carpet. Oh, get up in here. Come on over here. Come on, come on, come on, come on. But does she deserve it? Unfortunately, she hasn't reached that point yet where she is completely fed up. And exactly, J28, you have to be fed up. I can't be fed up for you. The children can't be fed up for you. Your daddy can't be fed up for you. Not even your sister who is involved in this. You even got your sister involved. She ready to go ham on somebody's head, and you sitting here talking about something.
You want to go back and it's your life and you living it? Do we got to walk in it? No. I don't wish nothing happened to you, but sis, you listen, the game that you playing, it won't be far long before we reading about you. And you could be like, oh, it ain't your life now. Whose life is it? Okay? Because a scared person will hurt you. Not that I wish nothing on you, but you'll get so fed up, you'll be put in a situation where you want to hurt him or somebody else, okay? Or even yourself. Why do it? It's too dangerous. It's too risky. Okay? Some of these women are so desperate to keep a man, they settle for anything, um, and not realize, yes, Cheryl, it's like I need somebody laying on the side of me. I need this. I got this. What? It's okay, Cheryl. I'm with you. It's all right. Yeah, it's like I need somebody on the side of me. Somebody gotta be like, babe. Somebody got, even if they call you babe, even if you ain't speaking 2 weeks, child, bye. It's not that deep to me. That's true, Cheryl. Or they're so used to that lifestyle that they don't want to leave it behind. But when they're truly fed up, um, maternal things won't matter. Exactly. Material things won't matter. Exactly, J28. It won't. I don't care about a Michael Kors bag. I don't care about Louis Vuitton bag. I don't care about looking like I'm with you. I don't care about you dancing with me for fake. You know what I mean? None of that. Keep it all. Give it to your mommy. I don't want it. Okay? Keep it all. I'll go with nothing before I let somebody play in my face. I'm good. Okay, exactly. But know your worth because he could care less. Come through. Come through. That is so true, Cheryl Howard. We teach people how to treat us. Wait, where it go? How to treat us. He won't respect her because she doesn't respect herself. Not at all. Anytime he could sit her in front of that camera and be like, tell the people you sorry to daddy. Okay. Tell them you lied on daddy. Knowing dang on well she told the truth. Tell them, she said, I'm sorry for bringing our personal business to the internet. I said, what in the hell is going on here? Child, turn the whole live off. I'm done. And she was crying because she didn't want to. You know what I mean? But he made her. He told her he was going to give her some good ding dong, allegedly, in my opinion. And she done forfeited and canted her whole story. Recanted that whole thing. Woo. Let, let's get the wine. I seem to have stepped into a lit live all day. Miss me with that. We all for it, honey. That's what we do. She put her dad. Oh my God, chosen. That man was sticking up for her. Her dad couldn't even really walk. Not like not walk, but you know what I mean. Like, he arguing with that man, and that man sitting there like watching this live end. Watch what I do to you. I'm gonna push you down another flight of steps, allegedly, in my opinion. That man was arguing with that man, but he was defending you, and you could care a less. Okay? Your daddy, if you got a dad like your dad and he protect you like that, why the hell you settling for somebody like a mister? Okay? It's a no for me. It's a no for me. Please leave because someone is going to get hurt. Belle, you couldn't have said it better. Um, Howard, her dad lives with her, and her dad was in the mix of the fight when her finger got broken, and basically he was protecting his daughter. He told him not to put his hands on her. Right, by her going back, she puts her dad in harm's way. She asked her dad on the phone when she had her dad on the phone when people were saying she was lying. She asked her dad, like, daddy, how many times I call you from the other room crying? He says plenty of times. So now you're gonna take your trifling behind back over a nut, over a ding dong that probably can't even get hard, allegedly, in my opinion. You took yourself back over your husband. Child, I'm gonna need you to get it together, right? Because your dad's going to get hurt. I don't wish it, and I hope it never happened. I hope you leave before it gets to that point. But you're gonna have to make some decisions, and they're not going to have to be centered around you. Make some conscious and some respectful and some grown up decisions that will say, I'm good. Okay, I'm growing, and it might hurt and it stings and it burns. Trust me, I know. But it's not an impossible task, and you can live past it. You just have to be willing to live past it and go through the waves. Go through the waves. Some days you're going to feel like crap. Some days you're going to be up. Some days you're going to want to punch a wall. Some days you're going to be one up under the cover, but you got to beat the situation. Don't let the situation beat you. Okay? It happens to the best of us. But you have to be able to say, I'm bigger. I'm worth better. Child, don't let me go. Let me get on your live. I got you, sis. I got you. There is no way that I will allow my family to get involved until I was totally done. Now my brothers are on point and he doesn't know where I stay. Come. Chosen, I'm so glad that you got the hell out of there. I'm so glad that you chosen, because you are chosen, right? You bigger and better than the situation. And I'm sorry that he was the coward that he was, that thought he can get away with such cowardness, right? I'm sorry that he thought you was his whatever, his punching bag, because I don't know your situation, right? I don't know if it was physical, mentally, or he was just crazy as hell. I don't know that, but we're gonna cover all tonight, right? We're gonna say, I'm sorry if he thought that you wasn't worth it. I'm sorry, but you woke the hell up and now you activated. And that's what it's about. Okay. So we gonna just leave that right there. You activated, you woke, and I wish a nigga would. Tell him again. Come now. Okay, because we ready for you. Betty says Shar is making it do what it do. And that's a t-shirt. Betty, I got so much stuff. Oh my God. I can't wait for you guys to see it. I'm moving in slow motion. I know my checkmates like, you've been saying that since you started. But I'm telling y'all, I am working on it. I know I'm moving in slow motion because I'm trying to go back to school on 11 too. So I got a lot of stuff going on. But listen, I'm working on it. And when they pop up on that marketplace at the bottom of my live, y'all gonna be like, she said she got it. I'm telling y'all, I'm working, honey. Shar is making it do what it do. I love that. Patricia D, what's up? Hey Shar, what's up, babe? We didn't sleep with you last night. Oh, I thought she called. Oh, no, 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 Cheryl. The man daddy. I got lost for a minute. My bad. It's all good. And you will feel so much better. Exactly. My one of my last relationships, right? Let me tell you something. I didn't sleep. Never, Cheryl. I didn't sleep. I've always slept with one eye open. I was always like running to see what was going on. I had to like had the food ready at a certain time. I had listen, I'm being real with y'all. This was years ago, but listen, let me tell you something. It was I never slept because I always thought I forgot something, right? I was like, oh, did I put the food in the oven? Oh, did I did do? Did I was always jumpy. So when it was finally over, I didn't know how to sleep peacefully. I didn't know how to not get up and do something. I would just jump up out my sleep all abruptly, like when somebody even said mom or somebody said Shar or anything of that nature. I would just jump up because I walked on eggshells for so long. I didn't know how to be in a regular environment. I felt like I was in the jungle. I'm telling you, I felt like I was captivated. And even though this was normal life and I was supposed to not be able to walk, I felt like I needed to walk on eggshells because I've lived in that bubble for so long. Child, it was a mess, Cheryl. It was a mess. Thank God for deliverance. Child, there ain't no way to live, honey. That's why I'm trying to help you, missus. I'm trying to help you get to what you need, honey. I need you to be delivered. Okay. If you haven't done so yet, subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell so you won't miss the live. Thank you, J28. It was emotional and financial abuse. Okay, thank you, Chosen. I'm a fighter. Ain't no said I'll knock you the hell out. Tell him again, Chosen. Ain't no way he would have dare hit me because I would gladly go to jail. Laugh out loud. I hear you, honey. Hit that like button, please. Listen. All right, y'all. Let's recap. We did Take 28. Hey girl, hey did an amazing interview. I must say, I think I'm subscribed to her, but I happened to just run into this interview with her. And after I recap these, we're gonna move on, okay, y'all? And I'm gonna get off to here, right? But listen, she was on Hey Girl, Hey did an interview. And one of the things she says, what did she say? Let me see, because I got my chicken scratch here. Oh, basically, she was asking her about the renewal of the season, right? And she was asking her, like, did you know that it was going to be renewed? Did you look for it to get renewed? And I'm paraphrasing, guys. Basically, like, you knew it was going to be another season. And Melanie basically was like, I've always took him day by day. You know what I mean? I never looked for a renewal. I was like, up, if it's going to be a next season, it's going to be one. I never went with a chip on my shoulder, like, I'm that girl, so it's going to be renewed. She says, I never really looked for a renewal. It's going to be what it's going to be. You know what I mean? She also asked her about, did she know about the blackout? She was like, she knew about it. She understands it. She respects it because people are not going to stand around and take disrespect. If you stand up for what you believe, whether it's abuse, whether it's verbal abuse, whatever kind of situation it is, people are not going to stand around for that kind of stuff, right? And she was like, basically, I support it. It didn't damage me any. I didn't lose anything by the blackout. You know what I mean? No, not at all. Not at all. But I understand the reason why people are doing it. People tired of seeing disrespect at season after season after season. And look, y'all, did y'all hear her? I think it was Who Knew. Don't quote me on the interview person, on the host, but I think it was Who Knew when Melody said, there's definitely got to get There definitely have to be a conversation because we can't keep going season and season, like season after season like this. Did anybody else hear that? Somebody else let me know if they heard that. I can't remember who the host of the interview was that said that, but I definitely heard her say that in one of the interviews. We're not going to go on like that, and the conversation definitely has to be had so that we can go in a better direction. I said, come through, sis. Let them know. We're not going to go on like this. This can't be right. So then, hey girl, hey was asking about Destiny. Um, and she was saying, Destiny and Letitia, you know what I mean? She was like, basically they was making a joke out of her marriage. They basically was making a okay, Chosen said I heard it. Yes, I know I didn't see all of the interviews. Me either, J28. She said she did 16 in that day, and I just couldn't just get everywhere. I got to Aunt Anne's, I got when Tay talk, I got Ebony's, and I got Hey Girl, Hey. That's all, and Chef Don Don. I was not able to get to all of them. And I didn't even know Chef Don Don did an interview with her also. I only call his Kiki one. So listen, she was moving, honey. She was in there, and I was trying to be supportive to everybody, and even hit the like button if I couldn't stay because I believe that was an amazing accomplishment for everybody. Um, but yeah, so basically she was asking about Destiny and Letitia, and basically she was saying like, the relationship is done. You know what I mean? This is where she started to talk about her walking past them in the hotel. I'm done. I already made up consciously in my mind that we're done. We can't be rekindled. I'm not looking for rekindleness. You know what I mean? I'm not looking for nothing like that. Basically, they cross certain boundaries that she feel like you can't come back from. She says, for Letitia and them all the hee ha ha, about her marriage and stuff, that wasn't funny. You know what I mean? And once I knew how low they can go, I'm good off of that. And I said, yes, ain't nobody got time for that. You know what I mean? So she was talking about, the marriage, what she was going through. It was supposed to be something funny, was the reason for her pulling back. She said she has no desire to rekindle, but she can be cordial, Um, she says, we are past the point of return. And I understand that completely. We're past the point of returning. We're not coming back from this, but we can be cordial because we all got a job to do. I said, now that ain't making it plain. What the hell is okay? Um, that's making it plain. We could be cordial because we got money to make, but we past the point of returning. You know what I mean? So I thought that was pretty dope. They asked her about Miss Wanda, and she was like, I was raised to respect my elders. You know what I mean? Miss Wanda has apologized after many times. Listen, so everybody talking about the apology Miss Wanda gave. Let's pause for a minute. Hold on. Let me see what y'all saying first. Let me see what y'all saying. Okay, Bell says I heard that. I heard it too. I think it was Aunt Anne's allegedly. Okay, I couldn't remember who it was, but I definitely knew that I heard it. They need to find something else to talk about because Mel has been their storyline, and they not. They not. If she decides she ain't filming for an entire season, honey, when she come back, they'll be dry as hell. Matter of fact, the show gonna be canceled. Yes, ma'am. I also heard that her say Marcel and Letitia Scott would need to go if a couple had to go. It will be them. What, Tamara? I missed that one. Child, you just told me something new. Yes, J28, they really do. That's what missed me with that said. If they don't want to share what they've got going on, they need to move on. Say it again. Cause listen, y'all here to show us how to build, how to live, how to what you call that? Basically be wealthy families. You know how you came from this, how you built it on this, how you doing that. Show us what it looks like to be a wealthy, healthy family. We're not seeing that. I need to see more. I need to know more. I need y'all to do something behind y'all all talking about Melody meeting the hell up. It's corny, it's lame, it's whack, it's fiction, okay? All they do is talk about Mel. Yes, they do, Cheryl. Money to make, not friends to fake. Say it again, Chosen. You better tell the truth and shame the devil, honey. Yes, okay. Tell them again. Okay, so I had to make sure I got through y'all comments before we get on there. So one of the things that she was talking about was Miss Wanda. She was raised to respect her elders. Miss Wanda apologized during the reunion, and check this and listen to it carefully, right, y'all? She says Miss Wanda, apologized, but it wasn't like I apologize. It was at the many, many times of them asking her to say, she apologized. And after all these people up there trying to save face and make excuses for her behavior, you know what I mean? Which we all know who the hell that was, definitely Letitia. But it was only after she said this and after you did that. Child, your mama can speak for herself. She got all this mouth on live. Your mom can speak for herself, right? So that's what she was saying about the Miss Wanda situation. She talked about her co-parenting. We parent separate. He over there and I'm over here. Child, we are living, it's ongoing, court battle, but it is what it is. She talked about dating. She says she got to the point, where she can now date. She's not focused on the relationship, but now she's basically focused on rebuilding, rebranding her mental health, her children, her her self health. You know what I mean? She says, if she ever got in a relationship, it will always be private, which we heard her say that on many, many, many occasions. And she just says, a lot of people that you guys put me with, I would never even date. She talks about, not dating in the industry. She's not interested. Um, and pretty much that was pretty much it. They asked the host of a lot of other questions. Hey girl, hey did. If you guys want to watch it, you guys can go over there to her channel. I just took a little bit to talk about. But she asked some amazing questions. One of the things I admire about her interview, she was very organized. She knew exactly what she was, as everybody was. I can't even knock that. I'm only talking about hey girl, hey, because that's who I'm talking about right now. But everybody was organized, everybody knew their questions, everybody knew what they was going to talk about. I was really like in the background, like, go, go, YouTubers, go, bloggers, make them shut up tonight. Let them know y'all got questions, okay? I was rooting for y'all. I was y'all biggest cheerleader because I understand, you know what I mean? To not be where you were, not be where you need to be, but you still pushing. And that takes a lot out of a person, you know what I mean? And not only to that, to have the person, to have it straight from the horse's mouth, that was amazing. So I was y'all biggest cheerleader. Even though like I don't know these bloggers personally, but I was cheering for y'all. So one of the things that Hey Girl Hey did was a game. Um and listen, that game was like what it is. Melody was like, what? Okay. um, but one of the things the game said was like, name one of the things you want. And Melody says, I want to live by coastal. She says, name something you don't like. She says, child, I don't like when people play in my face. Don't do me, baby. Don't do me. She says, soon. What are some of the things you're going to do soon? She says, I'm going to drop my new song. Um, let's see. I got something written here, but I don't know why it's here. But I can't remember the question. Basically, I believe what I'm going to say from this context clue is basically what she was talking about. What she would protect, and is basically, her peace, her calmness, things of that nature. Let me see, things that she basically enjoy, basically, is life, um her children, things like that she named. I can't remember my chicken scratch that I got here, but yeah, y'all get the gist of it. I just summed it up, but it was an amazing interview. If you guys want to watch it, once again, Hey Girl Hey played the whole interview. She did an amazing job organizing her questions. I believe she grabbed the audience. I believe she just did an amazing job, as everybody did. I'm only mentioning Hey Girl Hey now because she's the end of my content tonight. And I just think she did an amazing job. Kudos to all the people. I am Chef Don Don, who knew Ebony the best when Tay talked, and I'm sure there's a host of other people that did interviews that I was not able to see, but I am again rooting for you all. Let me see what y'all saying. Um, Exactly. Wanda is fake, just like that apology. Yeah, because if you're going to apologize, why somebody got to keep asking you to say sorry? If you want to apologize, it should have rolled off your tongue before somebody even asked you. Where are you from, sis? Where are you from? Miss Wanda knew what she can do with that apology. She knew. Cheryl said, take it somewhere. Okay. Knew what she could do with that apology. She didn't mean it. And another one was obsessed with Mel. You better know it, honey. You better know it. Does Melody have a security detail? She sure does need one with all this obsession. I don't know. That's a good question. Miss me with that. I'm not sure. Cheryl says Miss Wanda needs to act her age and go knit, not make some booties, honey, for the grandchildren and watch Price is Right and grow old gracefully instead of trying to go toe to toe with these young women. Sit down somewhere. Child, I agree with you. You cracking me up. Not watch Price is Right. My grandma, I love that show. I'm sitting here like, I'm imagining my grandma when she's sitting in the chair and she watches her Prices Right, honey. Miss Wanda, they say you need to grab a chair, honey, and sit the hell down and watch the Prices Right. Okay? Spin the Spin the barrel, honey. Spin the barrel. For the most part, they all ask different questions. Chef Don Don was from a business part. I'd love to learn from a millionaire. Okay, J28. Listen, I love the way everybody came from a different, aspect. I was like, and that's what it was about. And kind of like I wish they would have watched each other. I have two parts to that. I wish they would have watched each other so that the questions wouldn't become redundant, but I'm glad that they didn't watch each other because nobody was intimidated by the next host, right? I thought that was pretty dope. So I could look at it from both ways, J28. Oh God, Melody making a new song. Destiny will be coming right behind her with I'm on 15. Child, with everything she do, down to the Louis Vuitton bag. She want to make a video getting in the car with her Louis Vuitton bag. I said, dang, I just saw Miss Melody doing one with her bag. Child, bye. But did y'all see that Stormy is basically preparing for podcasting? And she getting her house in order. I do love, love, love redecorating. So I was all in that story on a positive note, honestly. But she's getting ready for her podcasting. So I wonder what kind of stuff is going to come through there, honey. So Carlos might be trying to sabotage her next because he don't like nobody to do what he do, honey. He like people behind him, not on his level and not in front of him. All allegedly, in my opinion. What's up, Ebony? Make it do what it do. Ebony the Bears. Y'all go over there and follow my girl. She's almost there. I'm not sure if she's there yet because I haven't been over there today. But I know yesterday when I checked, she wasn't quite there. Even if y'all don't, maybe y'all don't like her content, it's not going to hurt anything to follow her. You guys go on over and push her to the mark. I think she's an amazing person. She has some successful things going on. And she has some good content overall. So go check her out. Hit the follow button when you guys the subscribe button when you guys get over there. It's not going to hurt anything. It's not going to hurt anything. Let's support one another. Um can you believe Dirty Carlos did not ask if Pookie can come on the show? Belle, I heard that. She was like, no, it wasn't asked. And, Melody was like, no, we didn't have a conversation. I could believe that he did it because he don't think that he does have to ask. But when this man is making threats, and somebody did an interview with him, I'm not sure who the person was, but somebody did an interview with him and he basically said he ain't going to stop till Miss Van comes clean and say she slept with him. Dude, like at this point, like, is your thing even getting up no more? I mean, like at this point, is it even getting up anymore? Because you're real pressed on somebody denying your pee pee. I'm just trying to figure it out. I need to know. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna check it out. Yeah, definitely, Danielle. I'm definitely going to check it out. I knew a lot of other people, like I said, did interviews. I just wasn't sure who. Well, he's copying off of Andy Cohen. Yes, he is. He trying to be just like him. You welcome, babe. You welcome. Listen, guys, that's my time. I think you guys are amazing. I'm a little bit over an hour. Hit the subscribe button. I promise you will not be disappointed. Make sure you guys hit the like button. We are here. I'm going to be here. I'm hustling. I got stuff I want to do. I want to turn this channel up, up, up. It's amazing to me how different content creators have reached out to me and was like, Queen, I just subscribed. And I love the support. If you guys are not following me on Facebook, it's Healthy Living with Shar. Also on Instagram, it's also Healthy Living with Shar. Two different worlds. I'm just trying to build that page up so I can get my content the way I want it to be over there. But the interviews that come forth over there are very transparent, very honest. You don't know what you're going to get, how you're going to get it. So if you guys are not following me on those platforms, please go over and do so. I think that's it. I think he didn't ask because he had already been on the show. Yeah, but after he done been so disrespectful, J28, I think it should have been a conversation, babes. I think so. Tamara says, and how about people interviewing Basement? I listen, Tamara, you heard me say it, right? Basement, Billy, I'm not okay with that. I'm on now show. Wait a minute. I'm on now show the lack of respect. Like they say on Money, including money, and all interviews ain't popular. And guess what? I can agree with you on that note. Every all money ain't good money. Say it again, and that's just something that I would have never even sat down with him, not even. But I love y'all guys. I'm going to go. I know. I blew somebody's mind today. It isn't something that you wanted to hear. It isn't something that you wanted to accept. And it wasn't something you ready to digest. Just make sure that you cover yourself before somebody else cover you. Listen, you have to choose you at the end of the day. You can't do what they want you to do, but you got to do what's best for you. And just make sure you can sleep with the choice that you have made. Do four things for me. Meet me in the comment section if you aren't already there. Hit the like button, turn your notifications on, and subscribe. Bye. Right back at you, the best. Good night, guys.